Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to my channel. I'm Devil Hunter and today we are doing the Noah playthrough. I promised I have another save for Noah, but we are going to start a new one. And okay, yes. Uh, like I said, this is for the preparation of upcoming Shadows Die Twice. The reason I picked this instead of a Dark Souls is that the setting and the pace of the game is closer to the nioh than traditional Dark Souls because it's in Japanese instead of Western kind of locations, and it's faster paced than Dark Souls. That's why I picked Noah instead of Dark Souls, and because I'm better than Noah than Dark Souls. You know, the reason for that is my ability to play high, fast-paced kind of games is better than my patience for kind of games like Dark Souls, which you have to have patience and watch your enemy. That's why I'm like in fighting games. I'm better than I'm better in Taken than Street Fighter. And
with that power, they managed to defeat the invincible Spanish Armada.
okay, let's
keep their methods.
Can we skip this? How did we skip? Oh yeah, backspace. Yeah, I haven't played this game for a long time. I hope I remember the keys at least for it. And yeah, the Noah 2 is coming too. I know it's a little vague and no information has given yet as how to Noah 2 is playing, or even if the character is still this guy or not. I don't remember his name. William. Is it going to be William or not? I don't think it's William. And I heard this somewhere. I don't know if it's a rumor or not. It's that instead of Guardian Spirits, you have the ability to turn into yokai. So it's like a Devil Trigger kind of thing. And that will going to be awesome. Skip this. Sorry about that. Okay, well, why is it moving? Alright guys, I'm having a little bit of problem. Let me fix that and then we will continue. Okay, we're done.
I should have run when I had the chance.
Do we kill the guard? Okay, he's attacking us. So we have to kill him. I was thinking about if I go for the weapon first or do I just kill him. And he was attacking me, so I had no other choice to kill him. Actually, you know, if they gave like option to do a non-violent kind of thing, if you were just like using your bare hands, that the enemy would be knocked out instead of dead, that would be awesome. I know a lot of people who would actually go for these kind of things. What was the button for changing the shortcuts? Like I said, I haven't played this game in a long time. No. Okay. Alt. And up is for using it. Okay, let me just or enter. Let me just equip my weapon and just run through this. You know, this part is just formalities.
This way.
I mean, it's super easy, this kind of this mission of the game, and it doesn't represent a good picture of how hard the game is, and it kind of misleads a lot of people into thinking this is an easier game than Dark Souls, which is an easier game than Dark Souls, but not that easy. You still have to have a good understanding of the systems and how they work to get past a lot of the enemies. And let me tell you, this game has a lot of annoying enemies. Let me switch to... I'm not a fan of the... what is it called? Spear. But it's a really good weapon if you want to avoid confrontation from close range. It's a good for learning the game and for a couple of starting missions, and it has an amazing range and everything, but it's boring to use, and I really don't recommend it, because in the long run it's actually going to hurt your performance. I will tell you my setup in a second. It is just okay. Let me just find my way. Did I just come back? I should have gone up instead of come back down. Yeah, this part of it is a bit confusing. Just keep getting lost and stuff. Otherwise, we're just going to run through level, because really it's not anything to see here. And your items do carry over, but they are not worth piling. They will be in your storehouse if you are wondering where they will go. They will be stored in your storehouse, and you can use it. You can access them from there. I gotta open this place for my fight with the armored guards. You know, the boss fights in here, this is supposed to be the tutorial. The boss fight in here is easier than these two guys. They will give you a real headache. They are a real headache. Just gonna kite them, aggro them, come over, then run to the door, open the door, just go through. Go through. You know, this whole take of guardian spirits and such in this game, I really like it. Actually, it's very creative. Come down. You see what I mean? Because it's really easy. You just do a couple of damage, it goes down, then there's a cutscene, it turns into a yokai, and you don't even have to kill him all the way. You just have to chip a little bit of his HP bar, and it's done. You summon your guardian spirit, and William does the rest. And let me just say, the story is really confusing because we don't know a lot of people in the story. They are in
Let me show you
history
what
of
these
Japan.
stones
So
can
if you
do.
don't know your Japanese history, you get confused a lot in this game. Like, you have to have a Wikipedia at your disposal to know
It's
who these
time
guys
for your
are and why they are
execution.
important. Now that's more like it. That's an enemy worthy of a Dark Souls kind of game. I mean, Dark Souls really spawned a lot of clones, but not a lot of them are good. And let's be honest, going to Japan and becoming a samurai, that's just the ultimate VIP dream. Am I right or not? And let me say this, I am a VIP. I'm not a VIP, I'm an otaku. VIP is not a... Weeaboo is not a very uh, good word. It's kind of
Well
disrespecting. It
done.
means
Quite a
someone
feat.
who is so in love with the culture to the point of being disrespectful to that culture. So let's use otaku instead of okay. And I will correct myself. This game is a dream game for any
Sir,
otaku,
this spirit shall guide me to the kingdom of gold.
and yeah, that's it. We finished. We finished the tutorial, and now I'm going to go to the real first mission. I don't know, maybe I can do it in less than 20 minutes. I don't know. Maybe the boss fight will give a little bit of a problem, but I don't know about the rest.
The journey was not unenjoyable.
I mean, they traveled
During
halfway
2
through
years'
the
voyage,
earth from
the Helof was
England
lost.
through
The trow sank,
Japanese
while the
soil.
hope vanished without a trace.
So yeah, they
The
went
good news
through
of the
half the
Bride of
world.
Oathshap was nothing but lies. Only Leifta remained.
Yeah, you know, see, this is half the world. And can I say the
ironic
music
twist.
in this game is awesome,
what
except for the
awaited us
boss
in the
fights.
Far East
They have a
wasn't
kind of a music that is overused for
Monsters
the
and
boss
death.
fights, uh, and that music is not bad either, but because it's overused, it loses its significance. So yeah, they shouldn't. If you're making a AAA game, or at least a big budget game, you shouldn't do something like that and overuse music unless it's a battle team. And if even if it's a battle team, you have to have like remixes of that battle team, so you can keep it variated. Before I began my preparation for landfall, I leafed once more through the curious book I had chanced upon. Recorded inside are the memoirs of a sailor who had once paid visit to the land of Zipangu. The Zipangu is supposed to be Japan. I don't know. Precisely how this document wound up in the hold of this ship when its author clearly belongs to crew of a different boat is beyond me. But here I am, poring over its pages all the same, and not for the first time this voyage, I may add. Fascinated me. Sorry, sorry, me above all else were the memoir many accounts of the Zapongo's diverse armor and weaponry. Continue. Now we gotta pick first weapon and or our main weapon and our secondary weapon. I'm gonna go and choose sword or katana for the um, my main. The sailor from Memora seems to have spent quite some time in Zapongo, we're just gonna call it Japan from now on, and succeeded in keeping company of samurai. He writes in details of establishments in Japan called dojo, where people, including samurais, congregate for instruction in martial arts disciplines. Just reading the sailors' vivid accounts, I feel as though I am there in the flesh, watching these warriors as they train. Continue. The samurai is master of many armaments and trained for combat in every imaginable scenario. If I were to use another weapon, which one I would choose? We are using dual swords for our secondary weapon, and I will explain this why sword and dual sword. It's not just for the role playing kind of aspect, because if you know, I really like katanas or Japanese sword and dual wielding, but I will tell you why this is the setup I chose, because I prefer to have a easy kind of play through when I play some kind of game, instead of having to go through the game in a hard way and be it as I wish, like choose weapons that I like but are not powerful. I don't do that. The memoir also asserts that the samurai are knowledgeable in martial arts. First, they know which fight stance to use in each situation, high, mid, or low. Which I have to say, this is kind of this is actually real kind of martial arts and stance, high, mid, and low. I watched the video that Gaijin Gumba made, and he goes into details. And if you watch his video, you find out a lot about this game story and how the real thing happened, because it's based on a true story, except for the yokai. Second, after each attack, they ready themselves for the next strike by focusing their ki or chi, whatever you want to call it, or inner energy. Third, once their ki or chi is radiated, the samurai can use purification techniques to read their surroundings of malevolence. I know not how to explain it, but I feel as though I have some innate ability to grasp all these concepts, and I have experienced many times with each technique. The Mormon states Japanese is home to 8 million gods and other deities. Exactly how this figure was derived, I can only imagine. But as I cast my gaze into the shore, I am struck with, by the sensation that some mystical power has been keeping watch over me. It is an energy that reminds me of Ceresa. I think I pronounced that wrong, but whatever. I pull out the memoir once more and survey each page until I arrive at Guardian Spirit that best matches the force I am sensing. So, you have three. You have Kaito, Izunade, and Daibawashi. Daibawashi is a skill +1, Izunade is spirit +1, and Kaito is strength +1. And because I like fire, this is kind of a role-playing thing. And because it's a strength +1, which later on comes in handy, I'm going to use Kaito. So, as you can see, it's a hard one, a skill one, and strength one. And I will tell you later on when I know. Do you wish to begin? No. And I will later on explain how this all comes together for my build. The techniques have been radiated for us to make landfall. For all I have read in this on this country, nothing can truly prepare me for what now lies ahead. I put down the memoir and leave my cabin. Kuroshima is a tiny island off the coast of Yosuke in Kyushu Bango province. There is a little in the way of usable land, which coastline rapidly giving way to cliffs and mountains. Clinging to its edge is the smallest of fishing villages. Its residents eking out substance farming on plots carved out from the hills. Their frugal lives stand in stark contrast to the village elder, whose opulent mansion perches atop the island's tallest peak, strangely oversized for small island which it overlooks. So, what I got from that was the difference in social hierarchy is really big in here.
奴ら俺たちをどうする気だ。何もかも奪われちまった。
Okay, my main is going to be this. I have my 3 stances. Let me get this one.
神通の力あるぞ。
And I will advise you to keep into this
そこな社にも
spirit stones because later on they're gonna come in handy. They can be used to charge up your guardian spirits before a boss fight, and also if you have like a urgent need of some like 1,000 or something to upgrade a level, they come in handy. So yeah, as you can see, there is a significant boost in difficulty. Okay, he just powered through that, I guess. Come on. Ah, shit! And like Dark Souls, Dark Souls has bloodstains, and this game has guardian spirits. When you die, the guardian spirits is left behind where you have died, and it will keep your kind of amritas, which are the soul and currency of this game. If I just can break his guard. Okay. Done. And also have kind of skill points. Let's travel. Meet a low stance only. Follow a combo with a kick that causes a lot of no. Changing to other stand and a successful key pulse increases the amount of key recovered. Maybe later. Follow a combo with slash while stepping back. Maybe high stand only. Follow a combo with a jump slice. Yes. Yes, please. Yep. I really like that. Yeah. This is one of the most powerful moves in the game. You see, and it's really effective against the yokai because if you break their horns, they go like out of commission for a couple of seconds, and this move is guaranteed to make that breaking horn thingy. And I'm dead. Yeah. Trust me, I'm good at this game, but still, it's hard. And I was preaching I'm gonna do it in 20 minutes. I doubt I'm gonna make that deadline. Foot soldier. You know, for my build, you gotta have a light kind of lightweight armor, so it's gonna stay in the it must stay on the blue side, so you can go anywhere above light armor, so that's why it's a little hard for players to pull up this kind of build, because I have recommended this kind of build to a friend of mine who also played the game, and he really had a lot of problems with the build and said he couldn't play the game at all. He said that he doesn't have a lot of protective kind of aspects, and his defense is low. But these kind of games, it doesn't matter how much defense you have. A couple of shots from a boss is gonna get you killed. Now we got another skill point. Let me see. Skill got no. Learn skills. Changing, yes, please. And also my build requires you have to have a lot of stamina, or be able to recover a lot of stamina in a short time. As you can see, it's actually a decent kind of build, but it takes some time to be really effective. Sacred. Let's pick stone for kiting people, because it relies on high level kind of skills for both the katana and dual wielding swords, and also it needs the magic system or omnio magic to be really effective. Let me oh no, I'm dead. That was never mind. Unexpected. No. Something is wrong with me. Never mind. And a mistake I see a lot of players do is that they don't kill. If they die a lot, they just run away. They don't kill the enemies they have killed before, and that's going to be a problem for you in the long run, because you don't get the ammo they drop, or the weapons or items they drop. And this game, unlike Dark Souls, it has like a Diablo kind of dropping system, which means you get a lot of items and loot. So you have to be engaged with the enemies, or otherwise you lose items, which can help you in the long run. Okay, I was almost out of healer. Okay, let's see. You know what? If we get to the higher levels, it shows how effective the build is. But right now, it's really big. Let's go low. Come on! It was out. How did he do that? It was out of key. Seriously? There we go. Banded armor, yes. Banded armor is low level. Banded armor is light level armor, which I can really use. There is... yes, there is an enemy here. Die. Foot soldier armor, no. Foot soldier armor is a medium level armor. Don't need it. Foot soldier spear, no, I don't need a spear. Or you know what? Let me go for the spear for a quick second. because of this. You know, I said the spear is really effective, but not fun to use, and it really doesn't do anything in this build I'm making. My build is more effective with swords. You know, if you get the hang of the key system, you really can put the hurt on the people in this game. Doesn't matter who they are. You can attack endlessly in theory. But to really get the most out of the key system, you have to really upgrade the key recovery, which doesn't happen anytime in the beginning of the game. It takes a lot of time to upgrade your key recovery. Let's go this way. There is a person here. Done. Pirate armor. Pirate armor is also there's it. Also low weight kind of armor. Okay, now we use this Spirit Stone. Rogue armor. Rogue armor is actually a high weight, heavy weight kind of armor, so no, thank you. Don't need it. Kill this guy. There's a bow in here. It's not handy. Let's cook the bow. Longbow. And see. Okay, he's coming. Don't get in my way. I'm trying to kill this guy. And nope. And headshot. I missed the first one, but I made it work with the second one. And alley-oop. There we go. Yeah, it's coming back to me. It's definitely coming back to me. And when I say this, usually I die. So if I die, don't be surprised. I seriously hate this axe wielding guys. But they are easy to kill, but I know they are easy to kill, but I don't like them. Scott armor is the best early armor you can get for your character. It literally weighs nothing. I'm not joking. I'm really serious about that. It weighs nothing. These guys are annoying too. Especially their grabs. They are annoying when they grab you. Did he? Oh, yep. He dropped down. Oh shit. Whoa, that was close. Let's go back up and pick my items. There was also a raven there, if I'm not mistaken. Those red kind of, yes, there's a raven here. They are not actually called ravens, but I call them ravens. Prowler armor is also heavyweight, so we cannot use heavy armor for this build. Rogue armor. Heavy. That's heavy armor. Let's guide this guy back to the shrine. There's item here. And there is yes, there's a level here that drops down to the beginning of the level. You knock him down, go down. So I will try to get to the boss fight as soon as possible, but maybe I will cut this one short. Or I don't want it to get more than 20 minutes. Let me see how much has it been for recording. Okay, it's already been 40 minutes, so yes, I will go to the boss. I have a skill point, but I will use it later. I will use that skill point later. There is supposed to be a kind of yep. There is item here. Spirit stone. Spirit stone. There is also an item there. It's supposed to be a charm, I think. Also, yeah, I have a charm here. I totally forgot to equip that charm. Was it charm here or? Oh, fire armor. Okay, now Toro the Brave. That's how you want to play it, huh? I can do that too. Come on. What is it? Come on. Here. Oh! You got pissed. Here. Oh my god, that was close. Bezen Dentachi, antique armor. Actually, my Scott armor is better, so I'm gonna keep it. And Banero, no, head armor. Brawler, okay, it will still be in the lightweight zone. Benzen Tachi, Benzenden Ichigatana 81, 93. Let's switch to this one. Let's just aggro this one. Let them come here because I don't want them to interfere with my fight with the Raven. Oh! These hammer guys are easy. Actually, this one is easy because he only does that, and that move is not good. It takes a ton of stamina, and if you miss it, you're done. Let's try to get these guys as soon as I can, and I missed my chance, so I'm dead. I'm gonna really be dead if I don't do something fast. Yep, I'm dead. I knew it. If you don't kill all of them with your spirit Guardian Spirit, you will die. Maybe I should switch to a spear next time. And I'm dead. All that army tab went poof. Okay, this happens. We're not perfect. So, you know what, guys? I'm gonna cut it short here for the first part, and I will continue this on the second part because I have to edit some of my video and upload it to YouTube for you guys, and that is like you see, I'm trying to be more active on YouTube. But if I go missing for a couple of days, it's probably because of my studies, because I'm still in college. And that's it. I'm Devil Hunter signing off, and like always, keep on hunting, hunters.